Say you hit that like on the way in. Come on in. Y'all sit on down. Say, hey, sugar. Littleton, North Carolina. And this bitch say, what's poppin'? Say, I like at number one. As I should. I appreciate the like. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what poppin'? Pastor Leg, get 30 minutes of 5. Say, hey, what are the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah? Back in this mother for 30 minutes of 5. Watch 12, your 3, your 16, your 9. Detroit, the 313 is in the building. Oak Cliff, California is in the house. Say, the D is in the building. Man, y'all come on in, sit right on down. Do not let nobody disturb you unless you at work. Unless you at work or something like that right there, and you have to be disturbed and stuff like that. Do your job. Do your job. Do not get laid off or sent home early or something like that right there, because Christmas coming up. Christmas coming up, and that means that we're going to need some money for Christmas. For those of you who spend, like you got that paper for Christmas, keep doing what you're doing. Ain't nobody really judging you around here in these streets. Say, yes, Lord, say, in it meant for 30 minutes of 5. That's what we finna try to do around here. Say, what's up, Willie? Say, West Los Angeles tapping in with you dig. I appreciate you being around here. Listen. I need y'all sharing, liking, telling somebody about a player. Make sure folk know what you're doing. The 334 Montgomery, Alabama is in the building. They say 22 Coosa County, Alabama is here for that 5. I appreciate y'all for what y'all do. Man, just come on in, sit right on down. I'll be back. How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. People go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon of the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you to like and share and tell somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he get it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear you got the screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, The Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Say Orlando is in the building. What it do, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Y'all, we got a little news that we finna go ahead on and talk about. Not even much gonna hold you too long around here, as I be saying. Remember, subscribe. Tell somebody about it, player. And let's get to this work. Oh man, how's y'all doing? How's everybody doing for this Tuesday? It is Tuesday, December the 6th, 2022, for future references and stuff like that. Shot-Town is checking in for that fight on Say Let Go. We finna go ahead on and get it. Keep your eyes on the camera. Here we go.
New surveillance video shows the moment a man opened fire on a group of people outside of a store in West Philadelphia. The gunfire here now erupting yesterday morning on the 5500 block of Market Street. A 26-year-old victim was shot twice and is said to be in stable condition, but innocent bystanders were in the area, as you see. In all, 13 shots were fired. If you have any idea who the shooter is, call police.
He emptied out the whole clip in my mind. It was 13 bullets that they said was shot.
New
13 shots fired.
Shows the moment a man opened fire.
Just as calmly across the street.
On a group of people outside of a store.
Let's get it. He was ready. Let's get it. They ran there looking cute and all that shit. They're standing them Timbs and stuff. But you wasn't watching your 12, your 3, 16, your 9. Y'all let him get up close to you because you thought he was okay because he walking normal. As he should if he trying to, you know what I'm saying, handle that business out here in the street. He's walking normal. You're not paying attention. You put things past people because we look for normalities. I don't know where I'm going with that right now. But it makes us comfortable when things look normal and when they are normal, or when our brain feels like it's normal.
Fire on a group of people outside of a store in West Philadelphia. The gunfire here now erupting yesterday morning on the 5th.
Oh, he shot at the people in the car too. Listen, everybody standing up right here. All them could have been dead. Because all they had to do was 1, 2, 3, 4, and shoot at the one running, and then shoot at the person that's in the car. Look.
In West Philadelphia. The gunfire here now erupting yesterday morning on the 5500 block of Market Street. A 26-year-old victim was shot twice and is said to be in stable condition. But innocent bystanders were in the area, as you see. In all, 13 shots were fired. If you have any idea who the shooter is, call police.
As we have learned, being around here, watching the Willie Williams show, we don't care nothing about you being no innocent bystander. Innocent bystanders is the one who is the ones who be getting shot all the time. Oh, well, like 90-some% of the time, in my mind, I don't have the actual numbers, but they typically get shot, the ones who is not the targets. So, hey, man, either we gonna start paying attention, like I be saying, or we're not. Moving right along. I'm not even gonna dwell on it because we don't pretend to care. Around here in these streets, I done saw a few things. Y'all see the thumbnails. Listen, y'all still out here dying. Give yourself a pat on the back if you still living. Y'all is out here dying in these streets for pretty much something. We always know that it's something. A lot of people say, well, it's not funny, and I'm not doing it. I'm not saying it as something to laugh about. I'm not doing that. The problem is we could see 100 videos of the same situation that has happened in the same situation, and we will put ourselves right in that situation where we saw it go bad 100 times. We will live in communities where we see that the crime rate is up, and if we know anything about the other crime rates that we don't hear anything about because the crime rates is down, we don't ever think to move from the high crime rate to the low crime rate. So in my mind, you don't care, I don't care. You don't care, I don't care. Let me go down and put this here up on the screen. Man, they say they snatched my baby's life away. They snatched her baby's life away.
Right now at 6, citywide outrage after this 13-year-old was shot and killed over the weekend. His killer is yet to be caught. The city leaders say the community must step up to end the violence.
I ask all of you to partner with us to end this cycle of violence.
How do we end the cycle of violence? Do we even ask ourselves these questions when people throw out something? How do we end it?
The teen's family identified him today as...
Because me, I don't know. Hey, I'm smart enough to tell you, I don't know how to end it. I just don't think that it'll ever end. I think that it's human nature that we're going to be killing some people.
Prince Holland.
There's now a $9,000 reward for information leaked.
9,000. Criminal coming up. They put a number in front of that K.
Leading to his killer's arrest. Let's get right to news for Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher. Alicia, you spoke with the teen's family about their devastating loss.
I got a quick question. Is the rewards when we give like the tips and stuff, is that tax free? Or do we got to file that on taxes? Would it be perceived as income? I don't know. I never got one.
I did speak with the family. I mainly spoke with the mom, and it was very difficult for her to talk about losing her son. She says Prince was one of the youngest out of 8 children and that he was a good kid and an entrepreneur.
One of the youngest out of 8 children.
13-year-old Prince Holland was killed in a drive-by shooting Saturday night. His mother, Chantel Brown, says their home hasn't been the same since.
You know how hard it is not to break down. You got other kids and people you got to be strong for, or the fact that you got to try not to break down so that you can make sure that your son has a proper burial.
Brown says her son was a good kid and was on the honor roll at school.
He went to church every Sunday. He played sports. He took the other kids to play sports, so they went out here doing drugs, smoking, and being in gangs.
The family says he would come home from school every day and cut all of his neighbor's grass.
Stop. Say, Willie, was that a joke? No. No. Like, I'm asking because I don't know. Yeah, I can Google it, but, you know what I'm saying? Can somebody please give me the answer?
He did so good that a lady bought him a riding lawnmower because he had a push one. A 13-year-old entrepreneur.
13-year-old entrepreneur was cutting grass for the whole community. a woman bought him a ride lawnmower. Do you know how much these ride lawnmowers cost? Yeah.
And knew what he wanted in life.
Brown is now asking for help.
Y'all tell it. Yeah, everybody want to be quiet. What if it was their son? What if...
Stop. You see her face? You see that cry? What if it was your son? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Say the balloon released this weekend. Pretty sure it's coming. Pretty sure. Here we go.
In life.
Brown is now asking for help.
Y'all tell it. Yeah, everybody want to be quiet. What if it was their son? What if it was their baby? Or their child? They'll feel like me.
I'm in agreement. We holding on to the no snitch thing, but when it's yours, you want the community to come together. You want marches and shit. You want somebody to be apprehended as soon as possible. But when it's your neighbor's son, you ain't see nothing. You don't know nothing. Shout out to DeWan for the $2 cash app. He say wipe out some of these effed up bloodlines. Mike got a good point. Look. Some of us got to die off. In order to make things better, a lot of us got to leave Earth to make Earth better. So let's continue to sacrifice our lives so maybe about 10, 15 years, it'll be a more pleasant place to live. I mean, on Earth.
That's my baby life away from him.
A family now left heartbroken.
My baby got eight children. Jesus. Say snitching is a job, must pay taxes. I like that right there. I like that right there. I just didn't know. Damn.
Brown says Prince's dream was to play for the Kansas City Chiefs as a wide receiver. If anyone knows any information in connection to this shooting, you're asked to call JSO or Crime Stoppers. For now, reporting live, Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
The local station. Appreciate you, baby. Look. Even if you're not a snitch, it's 9 stacks out there. It's 9 stacks. A lot of y'all, because it's December, you're going to have problems with paying your bills and doing Christmas at the same goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Because you refuse to. If you're going to celebrate, you refuse to buy gifts and stuff like that early in the year. So you'd have been already responded. Especially if you don't have a lot of money, and especially if you're not financially responsible, especially if you live in check. Here, if you live in check, you shouldn't be buying nothing. Nothing. Trying to tell you something. If you just have to buy a little something, you check the check, you might want to sell a little bit of you. You might just want to sell a little bit so it could be something extra, and like you can use your body as like some overtime pay, and you just use that overtime pay on a gift or something like that right now. But don't use your check to check. But since you're going to use your check to check, listen, we got 9 stacks out there that'll put you in a hell of a position. Do you know $5,000 can change people's entire life just with $5,000? So 9,000, Jesus, 9,000 change your attitude. Listen, you'll start thinking different. You'll start watching who you be around, and then you can kind of find out real early who your friends is. Are they just around you because you got a little change right now? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may say, "Oh, $5,000 ain't no money." Do you know how many people don't have $5,000? That's a lot of money. Hell, if $100 can help you with a bill, what you think 5,000 or 9,000 can do for the average folk? Damn it, they say the average person do not have, I think it's either $300 or $400 saved. That's a problem. Moving right along, ain't need much gonna hold you. That young boy just done died out here, 1 of 8, due to a drive-by. Yeah, kind of like that thing that I just said, like the innocent bystanders, like innocent typically get killed. Yeah. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say $5K will pay for that cert to increase your income. Trying to tell you, hey, $5K can help you go through the trucking training, the tractor trailer training, And then you can get tuition reimbursement, so you get that right there back. I'm trying to help while you still sitting around don't want to so-called snitch on the killer. You don't want to tell on the killer. That's what's up. I do understand the cowardness. Oh, yeah. Remember, we found out last night that the word coward really fit when people don't want to snitch. The word coward does not fit for the shooter. The shooter is not the coward. It's the ones who refuse to come out and say something when they see something is a cowardly act also. That boy tight work right now. That boy saying a little something right there. Moving it right along. Moving it right along. Y'all go on and get the thumbs ups up. I appreciate that right there. We do got a PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, and everything else. Appreciate the support. We got another one. We got a little a 15-year-old baby. She got to GoFundMe. A 15-year-old Laila, I think that's how you pronounce it, Harris is identified as the victim who got shot. 15-year-old, promising future. Here we go.
As for a second weekend in a row, a teenager has been gunned down in Metro Atlanta. 15-year-old Layla Harris was shot and killed Saturday night. Hundreds of teenagers were at a party in Morrow when police say an unknown gunman shot up that venue.
Yeah, I got to use my vowels. Look at it. This is happening in Metro Atlanta. Isn't Atlanta majority darker hue, because darker hues are getting money out there. Darker hues supposed to be getting money and living it up and all that stuff. It's a whole bunch of crime around there, ain't it?
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live outside that venue tonight along Citizens Parkway. Cody?
Again, yeah. Why they knocking off the cute babies? I'm trying to tell you, boy, they going to leave us with all these handsome boys. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ron, check it out. You can see behind me this glass taped up. It's shattered. At the top of it, you can see where at least one of those bullets went into the window. On the ground, glass still there from what went down here over the weekend. And get this, that is not even the venue we're talking about. It's next door.
That's not even the venue. He said the truth is crazy in the ATL.
Here at Suite E, where Layla Harris says where she was at a party, a birthday party, according to her family, Saturday night.
Officers noticed hundreds of teenagers running away from the scene.
Those teens were running from this venue. It was a high school party. On Saturday night, Clayton County Police say hundreds of students from Metro Atlanta showed up, but at some point, one guy was kicked out.
Now, a lot of people may have a lot of things to say about hundreds of teenagers hanging out, partying, having like a little club thing. The teen club thing. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the little teen club thing because we have. I mean, we used to go to the teen clubs on the weekends and shit like that right there, and we have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, I won't. They shouldn't have been out there. We had them too. It's all good. Yep. And there was fights and shootings and killings and, yeah.
Came back with an accomplice, and he shot up the location.
He got kicked out of the party, put out the party, came back with a friend. He went round to his goddamn friend, told him, such, let go right round there and shoot that shit up, though.
Students from Metro Atlanta showed up, but at some point, one guy was kicked out.
He came back with an accomplice, and he shot up the location.
Clayton County Police say Layla Harris was shot and killed just outside the front door.
At the point that everybody was scattering and running, she was caught in the crossfire.
As her GoFundMe page states, Layla lost her life to a senseless act of violence. The third teenager in a week in Metro Atlanta to be gunned down. In fact, Layla was killed just 24 hours after faith leaders came together, promising to work with community and business leaders to help change the culture among teenagers.
Oh, the activists was outside? Go Go ahead.
Anybody looking for this to stop tomorrow, that's not going to happen. But what we can do is to begin to coordinate our efforts and really strategize about how do we effectively diminish. It will never totally go away, but we can diminish it.
Ironically and sadly, her words proved to be true. Layla Harris was killed the day after I interviewed Dr. Bernice King at Friday night's vigil on the 17th Street Bridge in Atlanta. That vigil was for 12-year-old Zion Charles and 15-year-old Cameron Jackson. 3 lives taken too soon.
I did reach out to this venue several times today for a comment on what happened and to find out really who threw this party. So far, they've not returned any of my emails. Now, we are echoing what Atlanta police said 2 weekends ago, what Clayton County is now saying this weekend. Parents, make sure you know where your kids are, who they're hanging out with, and where they are in the weekends.
Really good advice there, Cody, and hopefully someone will come forward with more information.
See, he say hopefully. Because as we know, we don't know nothing. We ain't see nothing. Let me put the GoFundMe up. GoFundMe, in case y'all want to support the baby. Just show it to you real quick. Grab this, put that right there, and we care. Now, one thing about the community. We really do care. I can say that right there. A lot of times we care. They say that this will transpire after the community activists was outside giving speeches and all that fly stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Hell, like I had done said, you can do all the marches, you can do all the speeches that you want to. It ain't never gonna stop. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. You say the church ain't ish. Say I said it. Come at me. Remember, the church used to be like a safe haven and, you know, really there for the community. But a lot of times in a lot of places, the church really ain't doing nothing. I don't. Hey, shout out to all my pimp player pastor partners out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Picking up the money for the Lord and stuff like that right there. But a lot of y'all really ain't doing nothing in the community. And the community is doing everything for you. That's what's up. Really ain't tripping. Okay. They're trying to raise 10 grand. So in my mind, this is another reason why I speak so much on why we ain't got life insurance. Baby, 15 years to decide to get life insurance or not. Well, but you decide not to get life insurance because, in my opinion, the child does not have life insurance. Sometimes when people put up the GoFundMes, they may have insurance. But they know that GoFundMe actually works a lot of times to where they can just get extra. Yeah, even though they're crying and all that stuff right there. This is why I say, you grieve different when you know the check is in the mail. Or that you know that it's finna be direct deposited. You set up a GoFundMe and you go back and check that thing every day and they keep going up by the thousands. You're like, damn, boy, my baby should have been died. Well, no. Hell, that's probably some people's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because that money is something that's really needed. And this is a way that you can make your loved ones be an asset. Because they've always been a liability. I'm talking about the children. You know, they need 10 grand. They up to 63. If y'all would like to support Layla Renee Harris, y'all go ahead on and go to the GoFundMe and help out the family. Help out the family. If that's something that you really want to do. Moving right along. I got to take y'all to where? Got to take it. We still in Georgia. It's like we don't never get out of Georgia sometime. Hold on. Let me grab this. Wait 1 minute. Let me hit that. Bam. Let me put me old commercial on up in that thing. Put old ad up there so a player can be confiscated just a little bit more out here in these streets. Remember, y'all, we're trying to get the thumbs up. I need your help out here. Help a player. Oh, I got 2 Georgias. Don't even worry about it. Let me give you the short one first. Go ahead on and put this here up on the screen right about here. Right about there. We got a mother. Damn it, we got a... Let me grab it. We have a Georgia mother. We have a Georgia mother that loses 3 sons. 3 sons in 3 years.
New tonight, a woman in Macon has now lost 3 sons in 3 years to gun violence, and the most recent happened just this past weekend. Felicia Young has lost a child in a shooting in Macon every year since 2020. Her 3rd son killed this past weekend is 22-year-old Tyleek Young. His 19-year-old brother was shot in the shoulder but survived. Young lost her son Malik Young in 2020 when someone shot him as he was getting out of his car at an apartment complex. About a year later, someone killed her son, Sean Watts Jr. Both Malik and Sean were just 24 years old when they died. Felicia Young held a balloon release last year, just days after Sean's death. She spoke with our sister station, 13 WMAZ, about her losses.
They're the only thing I know. So now I'm lost again. I'm starting all over from the beginning.
So far, police have not named any.
She say, I'm lost again. I'm starting all over from the beginning. You mean like with like children? Like is you going to have some more children or something?
Any suspects in Tyleek's murder. New tonight, a woman in Macon has now lost 3 sons in 3 years to gun violence, and the most recent happened just this past weekend.
And again, like I spoke a little bit earlier, over here, high crime rate. We live there. We live in high crime rate. Over here, we don't hear a lot going on over in these communities. We stay right in these communities where we can lose 3 in 3 years. We stay in the same community that killed the first one. And then we stay after the second one has died. She gonna stay after the third one died. Why? Because she's not the one who will lose her life. She got to create some more boys. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say she raised some heathens out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. She say she got to start over. So it's about her. Shout out to this good mama.
Felicia Young has lost a child in a shooting in Macon every year since 2020.
Ooh, shout out to Damien for the $1 cash out. Say that good mama knock him off herself. Ooh, I wonder if they have insurance.
Her 3rd son killed this past weekend is 22-year-old Tyleek Young. His 19-year-old brother was shot in the shoulder but survived. Young lost her son Malik Young in 2020 when someone shot him as he was getting out of his car at an apartment complex. About a year later, someone killed her son Sean Watts Jr. Both Malik and Sean were just 24 years old when they died.
They was both 24 when they died. So what do we have? We had a balloon release. Is it rare? Is it rare? I don't know. That after we have a balloon release for our loved ones, that we have another loved one that died? I don't think I've ever seen that. I've never seen after a balloon release that same family have someone else to die. I don't know.
Felicia Young held a balloon release last year, just days after Sean's death. She spoke with our sister station, 13 WMAZ, about her losses.
They're the only thing I know. So now I'm lost again. I'm starting all over from the beginning.
Starting all over from the beginning. So in my mind, this means starting all over from the beginning. She finna try, just in my opinion, finna try to produce more children. Because if she's starting over from the beginning, or is she just saying she's starting back to like before she had kids? I don't know. It could be either way. I don't know these people's mind. But damn it, it just sound.
So now I'm lost again. I'm starting all over from the beginning.
So far, police have not named any suspects in Tyleek's murder.
Don't nobody know nothing. And that's maybe because they did not put a number in front of that K. But don't nobody know nothing. We don't see nothing. We don't know nothing. It just is what it is. This is just life. This is just life. You get all out your little feelings, shit like that. It's just life. Keep it moving. I ain't even much gonna hold you. I ain't even much gonna, no, because if you ever want to stay where your children getting killed, that keep staying. Keep staying around there. Listen, if I was in the community and like my neighbor kid got shot, we out. We gone bye-bye. We got something better to do. I got to go. I can't, especially at a certain age. Especially at a certain age, we done got a little older. Typically, we get a little older. Typically, we tend to have a little bit more money. We have more experience. We have more wisdom. We have more ideas on how to make moves and move around and move in a certain radius that's kind of close to the job. And you know what I'm saying? We have that understanding now, the older that we get. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm going to live in the same spot to where my first child died. Then my second child died. Whoa. Okay. If I stay after the first child, all right. Just give me that. Okay, cool. My second child done died? Oh, hell no. Whoa. Pack it, wrap it up. Put all this stuff on the truck. Baby, I'm out. I hate this neighborhood. Oh, yeah. We hate a lot of people hate the police. And police ain't done nothing to you. But we don't hate the neighborhood that's killing our family members and or our friends' family members. We won't hate the neighborhood. A lot of times we hate the things outside of the neighborhood. And I think because we're jealous that it's not in the neighborhood. Shout out to DeJuan for the $2 cash out. Say, like I said, say won't make no dumbasses. Don't make no more dumbasses. I'm trying to tell you, please, y'all, listen. But if you make them, if you go make them, make sure that you get some insurance out here in these streets. We need insurance. Moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. We got a sad story for those of you who can sympathize. For those of you who can sympathize on situations, because it can happen to you, right? It really, really can. A Georgia baby severely burned in a freak accident.
Happening right now.
Wait.
He was on fire here, and I seen a little ball of light. That's how it was. You couldn't even make out that it was a person.
A terrifying accident prompts a warning from one family to others. This little boy's parents say in just a split second, he was burned on more than 40% of his body. After undergoing surgery today, the little boy has yet another procedure scheduled for tomorrow.
11 Alive's Caitlin Ross has an exclusive story tonight and his parents' warning for other families.
Ahmad's parents say this happened in an instant. 1 second, their happy, smiling baby was just fine. In the next, the rest of his life changed.
His name is Ahmad, but the 17-month-old's family calls him Bubby.
Bubby is...
Bubby. When I tell you that baby got some nice skin right there, that baby got some smooth skin on it, don't it?
Fun, he's vibrant. He's brought so much love into our households.
He loves to watch the Christmas lights from his high chair. His stocking is hung on the mantle.
So we're going to leave all of this up until he comes home.
But until he comes home, Bubby's family doesn't feel like this is a home at all.
And my daughter, she said she feels so dark here and she doesn't want to be here.
That's because wherever she looks, there are reminders of her little brother and the accident that sent him to the hospital.
I'm just so scared, like for when how things will be. And anytime I walk in there, I just break down.
3 weeks ago, Ahmad slipped through a baby gate and into the kitchen. The family saw video from their nanny cam of him pouring Vicks Vapor Rub onto a lit scented candle. The candle explodes.
And I seen a little ball of light. That's how it was. You couldn't even make out that it was a person.
Ahmaud's dad rushed him to the hospital, where he was taken by helicopter to the pediatric.
He got a daddy, though. He got a daddy that's in-house. That's what's up.
Pediatric burn unit in Augusta.
I just told him that I love him and he's so strong.
The family now takes turns driving 3 hours to be by his side around the clock until he wakes up.
I don't even feel like home anymore.
And she says it won't until her baby is back in her arms.
I know recovery is going to be long, but I just can't wait for him to be here.
He'll be in the hospital in Augusta for at least the next 3 months. The family created a fundraiser to help get him through the travel to be with him while keeping their small business open.
Okay, they got them a small business. So it looked like a loving family. It looks like this was a real accident. This sounds like a real accident to me. Like it really, really do.
He was on fire here, and I seen...
A lot of people will make the argument, you're supposed to be watching your baby. You're supposed to be watching your baby. And a lot of times I would just like to say, it used to be people who don't have children who would say that. You got to watch them children. You got to watch them children. It trips me out when you hear a lot of people with children telling you you got to watch them children. Wait. Maybe because they done went through some things by not watching their children, which is a good thing to tell other parents to watch their goddamn children. It's the ones who didn't have any accidents with their children that make me be like, you know good as hell well you can't watch a child 24 hours. We do know you cannot watch a child for 24 hours. It's impossible to watch a child for 24 hours. For one human being to watch a child 24 hours. You just can't do it. We just have to make really, really good decisions. And even after we make all the great decisions, something still can happen. I didn't know that Vicks Vapor Rub was liquid. You see, listen. All stories aren't all the way bad stories. I didn't know that they made liquid Vicks. That's something new. That's something that I may have to go ahead on and buy. It need the child-proof top on it or something like that. You say, why was there an open Vicks and a burning candle in the baby's reach? That's a good point. Now we also know a lot of us may have tablecloths and stuff like that. And when your child be walking, and even in the walker, they walk on around stuff and they will pull. For those of you who have the tablecloths, they will pull your tablecloth. And they little hands and arms be real, real strong for a baby. And they'll pull all that stuff off the table onto themselves. A lot of times we put the kids in the walker so we ain't got to watch them. I'm just here to tell y'all, it's a problem out here in these streets. You say that oil burn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
A little ball.
Yeah. Kids is fast. You could turn around and grab this and your child been done something. It's just that quick.
Of light. That's how it was. You couldn't even make out that it was a person.
A terrifying accident prompts a warning from one family to others. This little boy's parents say in just a split second, he was burned on more than 40% of his body. After undergoing surgery today, the little boy has yet another procedure scheduled for tomorrow.
11 Alive's Caitlin Ross has an exclusive story tonight and his parents' warning for other families.
Shout out to Dunn for the $5 cash out. Say, Willie, all of the recent news been in Georgia. Yeah, that's strange. Do I have another one in Georgia? I probably do.
Ahmaud's parents say this happened in an instant. 1 second, their happy, smiling baby was just fine. In the next, the rest of his life changed.
Wow.
His name is Ahmaud, but the 17-month-old...
Just a regular old little 17-month-old baby, just being a baby.
His family calls him Bubby.
Bubby is fun. He's vibrant. He's brought so much love into our households.
He loves to watch the Christmas lights from his high chair. His stocking is hung on the mantle.
So we're gonna leave all of this up until he comes home.
But until he comes home, Bubby's family doesn't feel like this is a home at all.
And my daughter, she said she feels so dark here and she doesn't want to be here.
That's because wherever
You can't blame her. You really can't blame anyone for not wanting to be in the house, live in the house. Something drastic happened. Especially with his little sister. She's young. It's hard to compute what transpired with some children. But you know what I'm saying? It's devastating. It's trauma. This is why we have to keep flames, fire, things of this nature away from the children to the best of our ability. Look here. Let me go on and put this here up. Got to GoFundMe. Say, please help baby Ahmad recover from 3rd-degree burns. They need 40 grand. 40 grand is for constantly traveling. They travel 3 hours to go back and forward to the hospital. We care about the kids. $6,500. We really care about it. A lot of people will see these stories and be like, oh, this is so sad. Yeah. But when folk put up GoFundMes for some BS, people help with their GoFundMes. I mean, big help. Hold on. Watch. Damn it, I just thought about it. The baby in Mexico got over damn near 400 grand through the GoFundMe. Damn near 400 grand. This baby got burnt up by accident. They got $6,000. Can't tell people where to put their money at. I'm just saying, we care for the kids, though. Remember, watch your babies and tell your babies to watch their own 12, 3, 6, 8, and 9 at all times. You never know when shit can go up in flames. I'm just trying to help, moving right along. Damn. Just trying to help, man. I don't. Hey. This may be in Georgia, too. Wait a minute. I think this is in Georgia. Like, I really think it is because, yeah. Yep, and we might end up with this right here. We just might end off with this right here. Let y'all get back to what y'all doing out here. Y'all, we should have been over 500. We really ain't tripping no more about it. I know what I got to do, and that's what I keep doing. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. Say late but on time. Say teach sorry for being late, and y'all know kids climb on it up things all the time. Watch 23-6 and your 9 and your 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. It's hard. It's hard work to do. It's really, really hard work to do. But if we do our best, we make it save a lot of kids out here in the goddamn street. If you care anything about children. Just saying. Yeah, we back in Atlanta. Let's go to Atlanta. What was this? After several teens killed in the community spoke out. The activists and stuff like that, they came out to have some words. Here we go.
We have a direct message, even for the gang leaders. This has got to stop.
Oh, okay. We have a direct message, even for the gang leaders. Y'all got to stop. Stop. Don't do it. People dying, don't kill, don't do what you've been doing. Don't do what is a part of you being an organization. Don't do that part. I will understand if they was like really trying to change that type of thing right there, but nope.
We have a direct message, even for the gang leaders. This has got to stop.
What you gonna do? What is we gonna do if they don't stop? Say, Willie, can you please specify or change the font on your Cash App because I can't find it. The Cash App is Willie Williams Show. That's it. Put it together. Willie Williams Show. Let me at least bring this down. Willie Williams Show. That's the Cash App. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What is we gonna do? If the community don't stop killing and to the gangs, what we gonna do to the gangs? I got your answer. I like your answer. Not a damn thing.
Members of the Atlanta
so we just be talking.
Faith community now coming together today for an end to the gun violence, and their call comes after 2 children were killed in a shooting near Atlantic Station, with police still working to make some arrests. 11 Lives Both FVA spoke to that group about why they feel Georgia's gun laws need to change.
Oh, we blame it on the gun laws. Okay, we finna go down this hill, then finna go right down this road. Shout out to Ronnie for the $15 Cash App. I appreciate that right there. I'm over here slipping. I'm not shouting out the folk who was around here spending their goddamn money. Shout out to Teresa for the $7 Cash App. Since you say happy Tuesday to you. I appreciate that right there. You say Texas, Florida, Georgia going cray out here in these streets. We finna talk about the guns. Here we go.
It is designed to eliminate a class of people in this country.
Is he talking about the gun laws? Or the guns is designed to eliminate a class of people? The guns? Okay, go.
It is designed to eliminate a class of people in this country.
James Davenport is the founder of the Hit and Run Foundation, and he's urging the state to reconsider its constitutional carry law. He spoke on the behalf of the family of 12-year-old Zion Charles, who was one of the 2 children killed last week on the 17th Street Bridge near Atlantic Station.
You gotta have a license to go hunting. You gotta have a license to get married.
That's right.
But how insane is it that you don't have to have a license to get a gun?
That's a good point. Let me tell you where the shit just fell apart at, pimp. Do y'all really know that the people who actually have legal firearms, like your name in the system, like you went through like the FBI and all that stuff right there to get your firearms, they ain't the ones killing people like that. No. The legal guns is really not the ones killing people. I hate when they try to make that argument. The legal guns is not the majority, not even close to the majority of the killings. Now, do I think that you should have a license to buy a firearm? And I would say no. I don't think that you should buy, have a license to buy one. I think that you should go through the background check to get one. I think that. But don't put that license shit on us and then, damn it, that's just another fee for people. Now, if you want to carry, there's a gun license, that there's a concealed weapons carry, but I think in Georgia, they passed the law to where you don't have to have no license to carry your weapons. Is that what he's talking about? A license to carry the weapons or a license to purchase a gun? I'm just saying.
Members of the Black clergy of metropolitan Atlanta gathered concerned that the new law will allow more guns to end up on the streets and potentially exposing more kids to violence.
You say Georgia is open carry. Texas is open carry. See, Florida is not open carry. But like in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, Texas, no license to have one open carry to boot. All right, but listen. So is folk telling me that in Georgia you don't have to do no background check to purchase a firearm? Is that what they saying? say, I think there should be a background check, a psychological evaluation. You should have a license just in case the weapon winds up in the wrong hands. And hands say it's tabernacle. It's damn it, I say tabernacle. It's traceable. My bad. I read it too fast or I read it too slow. Yeah. The psychological evaluation thing, like I really don't agree with that right there because watch this. They may do something like, what is a woman? On your psyche eval. They may ask questions like that. And if you don't say that a man can be a woman, that may be part of your psyche evaluation. And you might not pass because you don't think or you know for sure that a man can't be a woman. You see what I'm saying? So I really don't like to play the psychological thing because they will run off of a standard of what they think your thought process should be. And that would be a problem. Shout out to Paris for the $2 super chat. Say, yeah, they live in the nice houses. Yeah, listen.
We're calling for this repeal of the law. Because if it's true that an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind, then a gun for a gun leads to gun violence epidemic.
In addition,
Okay. You say we do background checks, but if you crazy, you can still get one, but no felonies. Okay, listen. Like I told you, tell the truth. People will consider you crazy. Just by telling the truth, people will consider you crazy. I'm just saying, so like we got to be careful when we saying a crazy person can get the weapon. So shout out Alpha King Calloway from Baltimore, Maryland. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to the one for the $2 super chat. He says, when will we learn we don't buy guns out of stores? I'm trying. Hey, listen. To them folk that's up here talking about the gun thing. The criminals not going to the stores and shit to buy no damn guns. It's like they have been repeating themselves for too long. The activists have been saying the same shit for decades. The same things, knowing what they're saying. In my mind, they know that shit don't make no sense.
into writing letters to state lawmakers and meeting with local officials, the group says they're also calling on faith leaders and the community to create more outreach programs and jobs for teens.
So now we need outreach programs, and we need jobs to stop teens from killing each other. We don't want to play. We placing the blame. They placing the blame on activities and jobs, not they mammies and not they daddies. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna place the blame on the almost 80% of single mothers. They're not gonna say that. That's a big contribution to what is going on out here in the street. But we don't want to say that. And I ain't just blaming the mamas. I'm just pointing out the damn facts. The facts is the majority of criminals come from single parent households. Period, point blank. That's according to the stats that the people do use. Go ahead.
Our focus has to be singularly on these children that are being shot and killed every day down in the streets.
Stop. I know what you were trying to say. Watch it.
Our focus has to be singularly on these children that are being shot and killed every day down in the streets.
Our focus need to be on the children that's being shot and killed. Isn't that too late? I know what you're trying to say. I know what you were going with it. But when, damn it, you just listen to the word. I'm just going with the words. Our focus need to be on who?
Outreach programs and jobs for teens.
Our focus has to be singularly on these children that are being shot and killed
That are being shot and killed. Our focus has to be on these children that are being shot and killed. I know she's talking about the ones who are still alive. I get all that right there. But just the way she said, man, and that's what I'm saying, it's too late once they done got shot and killed. The ones who got killed dead. Say, I'm afraid to date men don't just break up with you. And oh, yeah. Oh. Players ain't just breaking up with you. Oh, no, I hear these screams. Nope.
every day down in the streets.
The group also mentioning this Saturday after Zion Charles' funeral, they will be marching from the church to the Capitol to raise awareness about the gun laws.
Do y'all think that, I just be thinking things be a waste of time, man. I could be playing PlayStation or something. Look here. They gonna make a walk. They gonna make a walk from where the young boys was killed, if I'm not mistaken.
This Saturday after Zion Charles' funeral, they will be marching from the church to the Capitol.
From the church to the Capitol to raise awareness about the gun laws. We're gonna walk and tell the people the gun laws is the problem. While in the community, the guns is already in the teens' hands. The teens already have the guns. What is we doing? We gonna walk from one building to another building to let people know about these goddamn gun laws that need to be changed. Okay, the gun laws that need to be changed, but what about the guns that the teens have already? See, all this go back to the household, pimp. All that go right back to the household. Who's in the household? Who's checking on the kids? Why is the kids out all the time of night? Why is the kids got all their goddamn freedom? Why do the kids get to ride the train at night and shit like that through the week? What is going on? Why do you want all these skinny jeans? Why is your child? Why is your boys wearing skinny jeans? Skinny jeans carry pistols. I'm trying to tell you. Skinny jeans carry AR-15s out here in these streets, man. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say who will run the outreach programs, the church money. That's what I'm talking about. Say sounds like a lack of parental guidance. I'm trying to tell you. Hashtag no pappies. This is crazy. Say, Willie, have you seen the story about the baby getting her tattooed, and now she's getting her eyes tattooed, and now she's going blind? Oh, Lord, I got to look that there up, y'all. I really do.
Even for the gang leaders.
This is what bothers me about church. Y'all talk a good game. Y'all know that shit don't work. Y'all know it don't work. Y'all know it don't stop nothing. And it's really not Pastor them fault. It's the sheep. It's the followers. Shout out to the one for the $2 cash out. Say the mothers know what their kids doing. I'm in agreement with you. Yes, I am. I am in agreement. They know. Shout out to all the parents who is afraid of their kids. You good parents. They say skinny jeans got way more attitude. Listen. It's something about them tight pants, like on your little boy's legs, squeezing their shit together, trying to help.
We have a direct message, even for the gang leaders. This has got to stop.
Oh, y'all talking to the gang leaders. Ooh. When y'all come around, is the gang leaders and members around? Remember, no. Can y'all remember, I would say, in the 90s and in, the early 2000s, the church used to walk through the neighborhoods. The church used to gather up and they walk through the neighborhood, they walk through the traps and all that stuff right there. That's something that they actually did. Now it's every blue moon or something like that. It take kids dying or somebody dying for them to say, all right, y'all, we got to walk back out in the out there street. Make sure that you bring Jesus and your bulletproof vest. Because it's going to take both of them to stop what may be coming our way. We got to fight against the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Members of the Atlanta faith community now coming together today for an end to the gun violence. And they're...
Did that shit say a special guest? I can't take... Faith forward and vote. Clergy call to action. They say... Is that the Vice Lord? Oh. The Vizars Community Center. Okay. Special guest. They put up a special guest. Israel Hawthorne, I guess that's how you pronounce it. 6-time Grammy winner and a new breed. Something and a new breed. Israel and a new breed. Oh, so they bring in a celebrity. Oh, all right, because like people listen to the celebrities, and they may want to change their life when they hear a celebrity, but you got to have a celebrity that the youth care about. You have to bring celebrities that the youth care about, not the celebrity that the adults care about. Y'all should have got like the baby or something, you know what I'm saying? LeBron or something. Boosie or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in Atlanta, what is we doing? Get some people from Carolina something around there. But I don't even know this person. If I don't know this person, the youth don't know this person like that. Yeah, get Glorilla. Glorilla will set it up. Listen, get Glorilla to show up. The youth showing up. Whether you like Glorilla or not, the youth like her. She's showing that. Damn it, they show up. Reach out to Cardi B or something. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Megan Thee Stallion or something. Like, you got to bring people that the youth care about, not who you care about. Say it's Ben Crump marching. Say Willie, that's a gospel group. And that's why the kids is not even going to be there. The only kids is going to be there is the kids that who mama them go to the church and stuff like that right now. The ones who in the street killing the shit, they ain't coming to that event like that. They ain't coming to the event like that. You got to get somebody that they care about, like a drill rapper or something. Hell, you got to invite one of the killer rappers to the damn event to tell them to stop killing. Huh? No?
Now coming together today for an end to the gun violence, and their call comes after 2 children were killed in a shooting near Atlantic State.
Yeah. Say Lil Durk, take off, say get Foxy Brown.
With police still working to make some arrests. 11 Lives, both FEA spoke to
say call to action. The SAR had unmarried parents.
That group about why they feel Georgia's gun laws need to change.
Oh, stop. Perfect. Call the Migos. The Migos are still the headlining right now because Takeoff gone, shit like that right there. Boy, they is ready. They ready to come to any event that the Migos having right now. Right now. Which will be an excellent campaign for the Migos to do a around the country tour about guns.
It is designed to eliminate a class of people in this country.
Who is he talking about? What is he talking about? What is designed? Is he talking about the guns is designed to eliminate dark hued people? Because that's who he's talking about. The black and brown. Is we going to go there with the black and brown shit? The guns is designed to eliminate a class of people. Watch this. Every class of people have firearms. Every race of people have firearms. Every hue of people have firearms. Ain't nobody told not now hue to gun down your own hue at a high number. You can't blame guns for that. Well, you can. You can do what you want to. But blaming guns is not the damn answer. You say Tupac would have been perfect right now. Hell, y'all eyes on me, big thug life out here in these streets. But y'all put your guns down.
James Davenport is the founder of the Hit and Run Foundation.
The founder of the Hit and Run Foundation. And he came out here and said that right there, that it's designed. Guns weren't designed to kill each other just when we feel like it or just when we get mad. That's not what guns were designed for.
And he's urging the state to reconsider its constitutional carry law. He spoke on the behalf of the family of 12-year-old Zion Charles, who was one of the 2 children killed last week on the 17th Street Bridge near Atlantic Station.
You gotta have a license to go hunting. You gotta have a license to get married. But how insane is it that you don't have to have a license to get a gun?
Stop. And I agree. Well, damn it. Did I say I agree the first time? I don't agree. I don't agree with the license part. I don't agree with the license in order to buy a firearm. I'm in agreement with background checks. Like I really, really am. But, he said something. I lost my train of thought. Yeah. License for this, license for that, license for that. He has a point. The one thing that he would not make an argument of, and I guess because he's talking about guns, so it possibly wasn't the right time. But he pointed out all these things that you need a license for. The one thing that we probably should push for is a license to have children. Isn't that like the greatest thing? Bringing children on the planet is like the greatest thing. Isn't that what people like been telling you? Your greatest achievement will be producing children or something like that right there. Anyone can produce children. No matter your condition. As long as you can get peed in and push a child out, the majority of chicks can produce children. It don't matter. Don't matter who they lay down with. It does not matter. But we won't push for a license to produce children. Children have children. Yeah. They ain't walking and stumping and saying you should have license. Why? And especially with the clergy saying this type of stuff. Why? Because once you say that right there, you lose your paper out here in these streets, because now you're talking to women. Now you're trampling on their right to procreate and all that fly stuff right there. That's why they won't make that argument. They won't do it. They gonna stick on something that they know is not the problem.
Members of the black clergy of metropolitan Atlanta gathered concerned that the new law will allow more guns to end up on the streets and potentially exposing more kids to violence.
How will the new law end up in the street? Now watch this. Because they're saying it as if a minor can walk into a gun store and buy a gun. Don't you still have to be either 18 or 21 to buy a firearm? In the store. Say, Willie do a video on a 14-year-old pray go. I got to look it up. I got to look that right there up. 14 and pregnant. Yep, 14, prego. Okay. You have to be at least 18 or 21 to purchase a firearm. So even if the law does not require a license, it's the teens that's killing. So the teens is getting their firearms not from a gun store. They getting it off the streets. Say my Georgia's license was no good in Tennessee. He said kids been raised by kids. Said grandma 30 right now. I'm trying to tell you something. In the club, she at the Cardi B concert on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Grandma out here loose. I ain't got no time to be watching your little ugly ass churn.
We're calling for this repeal
of
the law.
Yeah.
Because if it's true that an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind.
That ain't true, pimp. Boy, I love when we take things out the Bible and just make it our own. You can do exactly what you want to do, but what you just... He say, if it's true. Nobody said that right there was true, pimp. An eye for an eye does not leave everybody blind. I do understand the metaphor. I get it. But he said that like it's not like a metaphor.
Because
or his own understanding.
If it's true that an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind, then a gun for a gun leads to gun violence epidemic.
In addition,
a gun for a gun. Did he say a gun for a gun?
Everybody blind, then a gun for a gun leads to gun violence epidemic.
In addition,
a gun for a gun leads to gun violence epidemic. No, it don't. It's y'all kids out here killing each other. Y'all churn. Darker you children. Yeah. That's what leads to the epidemic. Your children picking up guns.
To writing letters to state lawmakers and meeting with
Say Willie, they never mentioned the kids who can order the guns online, like the ghost guns. Order the guns online and the ammo online. In certain states, in the state of Florida, like with an AR-15, you can order an online gun, but the bottom portion, the trigger part, cannot be shipped to you. It has to be shipped to a verified FFA, a seller, like a pawn shop or a gun shop. You have it shipped there. The other parts can be shipped, but that trigger part will not be shipped to your home. A handgun will not be shipped to your home in the state of Florida. It has to be shipped to a registered, licensed gun seller, which is typically pawn shops and gun shops. I don't know how it is in other states when it comes down to ordering firearms online. You can't do that shit in Florida. Unless there's like a loophole or something that a player don't even know about. Yeah. You can order the uppers, but not the lowers. Yep, the FFL. Federal Firearm License. Yeah. That's in Florida. I don't know if it's like that all across the country.
For this repeal of the law, because if it's true that an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind, then a gun for a gun leads to gun violence epidemic.
In addition to writing letters to state lawmakers and meeting with local officials, the group says they're also calling on faith leaders and the community to create more outreach programs and jobs for teens.
Why we got to create stuff? We always got a lack of damn it, we need more Boys and Girls Club. We need more communities and shit. Why don't we just say that we need parents? Why don't we just say that we need mothers and fathers together? Why don't we just say that we need to, hell, if they want to try to get a law change, if they really want to try to get a law change, the law that would be that if a female, a female can't keep a child away from the father. If a female keep a child away from the father get custody. And I am saying it as if there is no threat, if the father and or the mother haven't done anything to the child, they should be able to be the parents, right? All of these accusations and all that fly stuff right there, if you can't prove it, bitch, you got to shut up. There should be a law. If your child don't have a daddy, if your child do not have a daddy, that's a problem. Unless the daddy dead, incarcerated, or something like that right there. That father must be in that child's life. Instead of always taking them down to child support, take them down for visitation. Why don't y'all fight to change that law?
Our focus has to be single.
Or create that law right there that will really benefit children.
Particularly on these children that are being shot and killed every day down in the streets.
The group also mentioning this Saturday after Zion Charles' funeral, they will be marching from the church to the Capitol to raise awareness about the gun laws. Well, Beth Yates, 11 Alive News.
All right, give y'all some pat on the back. Well, y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Y'all, we almost made it up to 400. We almost, but we just couldn't get it. Maybe it wasn't entertaining enough, but I appreciate the people who came on around there. Players, it is prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Remember, it's just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work, you mess around and lose your little la-la out here in these streets. Y'all, we might be back tonight. We might not. It's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I will have to see if I finish my other work. Then I'll be back. But if not, I won't. And we'll be back on Wednesday. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player, man. But hell, I guess we gotta check on the children's rooms and up under their beds and in their little dirty ass closets and all that fly stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? And really, really be paying attention to the kids. You have to listen to the kids. I mean, and really listen to the kids, because a lot of times they'll tell you exactly what you would like to know about them and what's going on in their life. All we got to do is listen. That's it. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I'm finna go ahead and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. See y'all later, or maybe not. Thank you. I done hit that damn button. I'm out of here. I'm gone.